you like to do?
I need to speak with someone.
Sure. I'll pass you to an eBay teammate.
There we go.
Hi, thanks for calling eBay. This is Luana. May I have your first and your last name?
Sure thing, Elena. My name is Alexander McKinnon.
Hello, Alexander. How can I help?
I am following up with. I recently spoke with a representative by the name of Leo regarding dealing with a buyer feedback and concerns that I have with a buyer. In my previous phone call, I had spoken to them regarding buyer leaving negative feedback on a transaction. And when I spoke with Leo, he had taken notes about the item and stated that the buyer should have opened the case and contacted the seller prior to leaving the feedback, and that feedback that was left was negative, dealing with the package being damaged during shipping. And according to Leo, would not that would be out of my control since that was with the shipping company. And as discussed with Leo, he said to email the buyer, ask for them to open up a case, and also ask for photographs of any evidence of the damage and to explain more of what was damaged. So I had received reply back from the buyer. Buyer is not interested in opening up a case, and the buyer now claims that they had thrown away the item.
Okay. So, what would you like to happen now, sir?
Well, what I'm trying to get resolved is trying to remove the negative feedback.
Because for that reason, actually, sir, the buyer not cooperating with the returns process. That means opening a return or opening a claim under eBay, that doesn't change the other. That doesn't change the policy of eBay for feedback removal. If it doesn't violate our feedback rules and guidelines, that is something that we cannot remove. So for cases like this, this is for the oil pastel original artwork drawing. So for cases like this is definitely the buyer's experience or opinion about the ad they receive from you, which definitely doesn't violate any of our feedback rules and guidelines. So we really appreciate that you communicated to them in regards to providing a resolution. They are not cooperating. It's their choice. And at the same time, we don't have a way to remove this kind of feedback, knowing that it's part of their experience. But as a seller, what you can do is to make a follow-up comment on your side of the story so other buyers would know what you have done on your end.
Well, right, but when I spoke with Leo, he told me that the negative feedback that was left can be removed because that what happened was out of my control as a seller, and that was with the shipping company.
I'm not quite sure what you have talked to. If you wanted, I can email it to that representative so I can have him call you back. But in regards to feedback or whatever, if the buyer is complaining about the shipping, the packaging, you as a seller, the item as a whole, or the transaction as a whole, that's definitely, and if it doesn't violate any of our feedback rules and guidelines, that's something that we cannot remove. So they're claiming about the item being damaged due to shipping. That's something that we cannot remove also because that's part of their experience on the transaction. If you want it, I can send an email to the representative who spoke with before me, and they left a note here. I mean, they left the notation here in regards to what you have called in, but I haven't seen that they have mentioned in here that this is something that we can remove. Because if you look into our have a contact page, you can see very clear the things and what we can remove. The only time we can remove feedback if there's profanity, if this buyer extorted you, if
See, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. I'm sorry. So, I spoke earlier regarding possible scamming because the buyer was looking to get discounts on, and they claimed that they were going to purchase several items to get a further discount. But in the end, they canceled all the items except for one item to get the discount, which I had spoken with Leo before.
that's actually something we cannot confirm yet because given that the buyer mentioned on their email stating that I don't see how opening case is necessary, but if you'd like to go ahead, I'm not requesting for a refund. Since it is our work, I don't see how it can be replaced. So there's really nothing to do. We can see that they have no intention on getting any discounts or refund on this reduction. I can have this buyer report that your justice safety team for possible fraudulent activity, but what we have, with what we are seeing under your message back and forth, that's something we can confirm. But maybe they are doing that to other sellers, so we can also use that as support. Maybe this is the feedback manipulation. We can use that to help you with having the feedback removed, but it has to undergo with the process of our internal team, if they're gonna go through an investigation. Right. It's just the buy as per Leah's request, I asked the buyer to send photographs of the item being damaged. And they haven't sent any photographs of the item or the package, so there's no proof that the item had been damaged. Yeah, I can see that they haven't also provided a photo. We have a point there, but of course, we cannot use that as support for feedback removal. But of course, we can always use that in making a report about this buyer, and we'll leave it to our trust and safety team in order for them to decide what can be flag or sanction on the buyer's account. So, if they will be if they're an abusive buyer, but we can remove the visa. But for now, it needs to undergo process or investigation. Okay. Okay, sure. And how would that investigation take place? I really can't give you time frame because our safety team don't have any time frame when they can completely or successfully investigate any member's account, but normally that is an internal process. You can just ask us, you can just ask eBay to see if it's already removable, if there's already outcome, let us know if that means maybe the buyer just got a flag on their account or a warning on their account, but not really a buyer manipulation or a fraudulent activity. All right. All right, sure. Thanks for your time today. Sure thing. Have a good day. You too. All right, bye now. All right. To figure out what can be done now. So apparently they need to do some investigation. I've never had that happen before.
Okay. Do you want me to do some sort of like customer service review here? All right. Let me figure out what to do here. All right. Finish that eBay customer service review. Yeah, buyer was not even helpful trying to resolve the situation at all. Um, Follow up to feedback left. No. Reply to feedback. Let's see what I can do here. I don't know. Leo was a good representative. Where was this? Call us. Let's try calling eBay again to figure out what's going on here.
Hi, welcome to eBay. Just so you know, we may record and listen to this call. To get started, say or enter your 7-digit one-time passcode, or say, I don't have one. Thanks. I see you're calling with a question about feedback or defects. Is that right?
Yes.
Here's some help with that. As a seller, you may receive a defect if you cancel a transaction for out of stock, or if you're unable to resolve a problem through the Resolution Center, and eBay or PayPal steps in and finds you responsible. Having a high defect rate can affect your seller performance. We automatically remove defects in certain situations. For example, if we find the buyer was at fault, if the problem was caused by an eBay site issue, or if there was an issue outside of your control, like shipping service delays, or delays because of an extreme weather event. If you've had a defect removed, it can take up to 2 days for your seller performance ratings to be adjusted. Now you can say, repeat that. Otherwise, was that all you needed?
I needed to speak with someone.
Sure. I'll pass you to an eBay teammate.
Let's see if I can get Leo again.
Continue to hold for the next available agent. Thank you for calling eBay Resolution 7. My name is Jenny. Can you have your first and last name?
Hello, Lenny. My name is Alexander, last name McKinnon.
Good morning, Alexander. How can I help you today?
I am following up from a phone call. I recently spoke to a representative named Leo regarding two issues that I was looking to resolve.
Two issues. All right. What would that be? Can you provide to me the item number in question here?
Yes.
What are the issues that you want us
So the
to
first issue was with a situation that occurred with an order in which the item was damaged during shipping, which was out of my control, and Leo had determined that with me. And the buyer had received the item damaged, and without notifying eBay or me, they had went ahead and left negative feedback regarding that the item was damaged. And so, after speaking with the representative, he asked for me to message the buyer to see if they can open a case and to see if they can send evidence of the item damaged, which they asked for me to ask for them for photographs. So that's the first issue that I'm resolving. The second issue that I've spoken with Leo was the buyer, to see whether or not they were potentially scamming because they had originally were asking to purchase several items and they were wanting to get a discount because they were purchasing several items, and in the end they had canceled all of their orders except for one, so that they would just receive the discount on that one order. And was speaking with the representative, they said that they were going to notify some investigation team to look into the matter to see whether or not the buyer had any history of any sort of extortion for discounting for items. What I can do is provide you the item number for the item in question. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. Yes, and no, I was not informed that. I was told that um, just check with the buyer to see if they had any evidence for the feedback. And the buyer claims that they did not because they had disposed of the item. And then when regarding the case being open, they decided that this would not be necessary because they didn't see how this would resolve any matter. And I was told that because that this was not in line with the feedback report guidelines because the matter was outside of my control as a seller, and that's why I was told to message the buyer to see if they would send any photographs or any evidence that the item was damaged because that's all they're doing is just claiming that it was damaged, which, according to representative, did not constitute for negative feedback as they were supposed to notify eBay and me as a seller prior to leaving feedback since the item was damaged and the issue was out of my control as a seller.
Well, I appreciate the overview you gave me here. At least I have a better understanding of the situation. So your main concern is about removing the negative feedback in your account.
Yes.
I was able to pull up your communication. Let me go check it out for you and see if we can support, right, removing the feedback.
Sure thing. Thank you.
Hello, Alexander. Thanks for staying on the line.
Yes.
All right, sir. I tried to go over your communication and see if I can look for a loop wherein we can take this against your buyer. But as far as the communication is concerned, I don't see any violation done by your buyer here. The feedback that we projected, and it did not contain any profanity or any um, harassment or abusive, right, done by your buyer here. So what we could do right now is I would recommend you reply to the feedback, also air your side of the story and defend yourself. And at the same time, if you think this is an abusive buyer, right, for review is negative, you can report your buyer, right? It will be forwarded to the buyer risk management team for the review and investigation.
All right.
Okay, then I'll take note that you called us in about this, sir. Thank you for your time and thank you for your feedback.
Great. Thank you. Good day now. Bye. All right. Let me see what I can do here. Hmm. So they need a reason. Okay, I can resolve a problem here. Resolution center seems to be an option here. Almost not listed here. It says to choose your reason. What is this? Well, that's not doing what I wanted. So, I got another message. Thanks for reporting an issue. The only thing I can think of is to try to call eBay again. Might make like a part 3 video. Something's not right here.